Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart because the truth you've been sensing is about to be revealed. The love this person carries for you is deep, powerful, and undeniable, yet hidden behind it lies a complication that shakes the ground beneath your steps. Another woman is standing in the shadows, silently taking a place in the story of your connection. The bond between you both was never a coincidence, for heaven aligned your paths with threads too strong to be broken. Still, this man you hold close has been pulled into something he cannot easily escape, and the weight of it is growing heavier each passing day. His heart beats loudly for you, but his choices whisper in another direction. In moments of silence, he thinks only of you, replaying your words, your laughter, and your presence that feels like home. Yet behind closed doors, his divided loyalty is creating a fire that could burn everything he cherishes if left hidden. The storm he created has not yet touched you fully, but its wind is already circling. Your soul has already felt it, something is not as it seems, and your spirit cannot ignore the pull of truth. The angels are moving now to bring clarity, because you deserve honesty, not shadows. This message is meant to give you strength to face what is coming without fear. Type Amen to get blessing 333. He cannot silence the love that rises for you whenever your name is spoken. His friends notice how his eyes change when you enter the room, a glow that no one else can spark. Still, there is a tie that binds him to someone else, one that carries both guilt and confusion. The woman in his orbit does not hold his soul the way you do, but she clings to him with a grasp that makes him hesitate. It is not true love, but rather obligation, comfort, and a fear of letting go of what once seemed certain. This duality is carving wounds into his spirit. Archangel Michael says, you must know that heaven has been watching this unfold, and no deception can stand much longer. The man you love is at a breaking point, where his hidden truth will spill out whether he is ready or not. This is the turning of the page you've been waiting for, even if it hurts. Your worth cannot be diminished by divided love, for heaven placed you as the chosen one in this connection. The woman may be present, but she is not the destination of his heart. The one he cannot let go of, no matter what, is you. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Every time he smiles at you, it is not performance but pure vulnerability slipping through. He tries to mask it, tries to play strong, but his heart betrays him each time. His silence when he should speak tells you everything. This other woman senses his distance, feels that her presence is more a duty than a devotion. Her insecurities grow, and she clings harder, fearing what she cannot stop. Heaven sees her desperation, but also her hidden motives that are not clean. The truth is that she knows about you more than he realizes. She has sensed the way his energy shifts after he meets you, and it unsettles her deeply. What she fears most is the day he finally admits what his heart already decided. This is why heaven is stepping in now, exposing what has been kept behind curtains. For too long, you have been left in half-light, and now the divine chooses to bring the sun on every hidden thing. Prepare yourself, for truth comes faster than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 555. He is torn, yet his soul cries for release from the weight of secrecy. His connection with her was once strong, but over time it has faded like smoke in the wind. With you, everything feels alive, vibrant, and undeniable. Archangel Michael says, this is not to break your heart but to strengthen it. For even if truth shakes you, it will position you into clarity you could not find on your own. Heaven is preparing to open a chapter that restores your power. This person cannot remain in two worlds forever, for the divine has set a timeline on this matter. His choice will be demanded, and the angels will stand to witness his truth. No more running, no more hiding, he must step into the light. You are the one whose presence shifts his soul, whose love pierces through his pretenses. You are the one he cannot replace. And the world around him will soon know it, no matter what lies have been spoken. Type Amen to get blessing 666. His nights are restless because the war inside him does not stop. He lies awake replaying every moment with you, wondering how he let things get this complicated. The other woman holds a part of his time, but not his destiny. Your presence has become his safe haven, a place where he remembers who he truly is. With her, he wears a mask, but with you, he is bare, raw, and real. Heaven has been whispering into his conscience, urging him to stop this double life before it consumes him. Archangel Michael says, his love for you is too strong to stay hidden much longer. The veil is lifting, and soon the truth will spill into the open for all to see. When it does, you will finally understand why heaven needed you to be patient until now. The angels are not blind to the pain this causes you. They know your heart has been heavy with questions and silent tears. But clarity is coming like a rushing river, you cannot be kept in shadows anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Every word he speaks to you carries weight, even when it is casual. He doesn't realize how much his eyes betray him, how much his voice softens when it's you. The other woman has noticed these cracks, and it burns her with jealousy. She has tried to keep him through control, through guilt, and through fear of loss. But heaven has seen her intentions, and they are not pure. She wants ownership, not love, and this is why her grip will never last. In the divine timeline, no counterfeit connection can block what heaven has ordained. You are not in competition, because destiny does not compete, it aligns. This man's spirit knows it, even if his mind still wrestles. Soon, his actions will align with his truth, because the angels will not allow deception to stretch endlessly. His silence will break, and you will hear what your spirit already knows. The confession will come, and it will change everything. Type Amen to get blessing 888. He is being stripped of excuses, forced into a corner where he must choose. The angels are removing distractions and breaking illusions one by one. His heart trembles because he knows the weight of the decision ahead. Archangel Michael says, this is a season of truth where the hidden will be revealed. Nothing can remain in the shadows when heaven commands light. This man will stand at the edge of choice, and his heart already leans toward you. The other woman will not accept this easily. She may fight, she may cry, she may attempt to twist his mind again. But her strength will crumble because what she is holding onto was never truly hers. You are the one his soul longs for. You are the one his heart cannot silence. Heaven has been protecting your place all along, and soon it will be undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your journey has not been simple, and heaven honors the tears you have shed quietly. Every time you questioned yourself, every time you wondered if you were enough, the angels recorded it all. And the answer is clear: you are more than enough. He sees in you what he cannot find anywhere else: peace, fire, and a love that heals. The other woman may demand, but you inspire. The difference is like night and day, and he feels it deeply. The shift has already begun, even if you haven't seen it yet. His conversations are changing, his choices are beginning to bend toward truth. Heaven is guiding his steps, even when he stumbles. Archangel Michael says, "You are stepping into revelation." The truth about his divided heart will no longer remain in secret places. You will hear, see, and feel everything come into alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. There are moments when he looks at you and everything else fades. In those seconds, you are the only truth his heart recognizes, even if his reality is tangled. He knows he cannot keep you waiting in confusion forever. The other woman has become restless because she feels his energy drifting away. She may try to hold him tighter, but the more she clings, the further his heart slips. Heaven sees the imbalance clearly, and the scales are already tilting. Your intuition has been whispering these truths to you for weeks, maybe months. You sense his hesitation, his pauses, his silence when he should speak freely. It is not your imagination, it is your spirit detecting what is hidden. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven does not expose to break you, it exposes to free you." And soon, freedom will be your portion. Prepare your spirit for the moment truth finally stands in front of you, undeniable and raw. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. He dreams of a life where he can choose without fear, without guilt, without chains. In that life, it is you he walks beside, not the one who holds him by obligation. His soul aches for that release, and heaven is preparing to grant it. The angels have been stirring his conscience, making it impossible for him to stay comfortable in deception. Each day, the pressure grows heavier, until he can no longer carry it. That is when the breakthrough happens. This other woman's presence was never meant to be permanent, it was a temporary tie that is now unraveling. She senses the end and grows desperate, but nothing she does can stop destiny. The unraveling has already begun. You are not walking into loss, you are walking into clarity. The pain of truth may sting at first, but it will lead to a freedom that sets your heart on fire again. Heaven is aligning everything for your good. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. There are angels moving around you even now, arranging conversations and moments that will bring everything into light. The silence is breaking, the delay is ending, and the truth is surfacing. You will not be left in confusion much longer. His love for you is undeniable, and it's only growing stronger with every passing day. Even when he tries to hide it, his spirit betrays him. That is why he feels restless when he is not with you. The other woman notices his absence even when he is sitting beside her. She sees his eyes wander, his mind drift, and his energy escape. No matter how hard she tries, she cannot stop his soul from reaching for you. Archangel Michael says, "The divine has chosen you to be the one he cannot release." And because of that, Heaven will step in to make sure nothing counterfeit blocks what is true. The waiting is ending, and the revelation is beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You have been patient, more patient than anyone realizes. You've held back tears, you've swallowed doubts, and you've waited on heaven's timing. That patience will not be wasted. His divided heart has created storms in both directions, and he knows it cannot last. He will soon speak what he has been too afraid to admit. His silence is breaking, and his words will bring both pain and healing. The other woman will not understand, and she may even lash out in anger. But her anger cannot rewrite destiny. Heaven has written your name into his story, and that is unshakable. Archangel Michael says, your strength in this season is admired by heaven. You may feel tired, but your endurance is unlocking breakthroughs you cannot yet see. Do not fear the truth, it is the key that opens the door you've been knocking on. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. His choices are no longer invisible, they are writing themselves into his destiny. The conflict between what he feels and what he does has reached its peak, and heaven is making sure it cannot stay hidden. His love for you burns too strongly to be suppressed by silence or fear. Every time he tries to bury the truth, it rises again in ways he cannot control. His body language changes, his words stumble, and his eyes linger too long. These are signs the angels have placed before you, so you will not doubt your worth. The woman who holds on to him knows she is losing grip, even if she will not admit it. She senses the emptiness growing in her space, because his soul has already left. Her resistance will not delay the outcome heaven has decided. You are stepping into the season where what was hidden becomes plain. The truth is not meant to hurt you but to free you, so you never again question the love that belongs to you. Heaven has declared that your clarity will come like morning after the longest night. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The man you love has been pretending to manage two worlds, but it is breaking him from the inside. No heart can thrive in division, it must eventually choose its home. His heart has already chosen, you are that home. He looks at you and sees the future, not the past. He sees possibility, not regret. That is why his spirit aches whenever he is away from you. The woman he is tied to knows this shift. She has tried to fill the emptiness with demands, with suspicion, and with control. But no counterfeit action can produce real love. Heaven has been orchestrating moments where the truth will spill over. These are not accidents but divine setups to reveal what you deserve to know. Your season of waiting is nearly over. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The love he feels for you is not ordinary, it is sacred, it is written in the unseen. That is why no matter how much he runs, the connection finds him again and again. He cannot unlove you, it is impossible. His silence has only been a delay, but it has not erased his truth. He is learning that delay only deepens longing, and longing cannot be silenced forever. This realization is pulling him closer to what heaven has chosen. The other woman may feel triumphant in moments, but deep down she knows she cannot win against destiny. Her hold is temporary, fading, and fragile. The angels are dismantling what is not real to preserve what is. This journey has been heavy, but it is preparing you for a revelation that will change everything. Your tears have not been wasted, they are watering the ground of a new chapter. What grows from this will be stronger than anything you imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The angels have been protecting you in ways you may not yet see. Every time you felt like walking away, heaven gave you strength to stay still until the right moment. That patience is now bearing fruit. The man's heart is already leaning fully toward you, even if his words have not yet caught up. He feels your absence like air leaving his lungs, and he cannot deny it anymore. His confession is forming, waiting for the moment heaven has prepared. The other woman cannot block what has been decreed. She may resist, but her resistance is powerless against divine order. She is fighting a battle already lost. What is rising now is truth, and truth will liberate you. You are not losing, you are stepping into the fullness of what you deserve. Heaven has been writing this chapter carefully, and now it is time to turn the page. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Every step he takes toward you is not just desire but destiny pulling him closer. His heart beats louder in your presence, and the silence between you both speaks more than words ever could. He knows you are the one his soul was created to love. Yet the shadow of another woman lingers, clinging to him like a chain he cannot fully break. Her presence is a reminder of choices made in weakness, not truth. The angels see her desperation, but they also see her intentions, intentions that cannot outlast what heaven has ordained. You have felt the tension in his energy. One moment he seems entirely yours, and the next, his silence feels like a wall. This confusion was never meant for you, and that is why heaven is moving now to clear it. Archangel Michael says, the season of secrecy is ending. The mask is about to fall, and the truth will stand unshaken. No lies, no half-truths, no hidden stories will survive the light that is coming. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. When he looks at you, he sees healing, safety, and fire all at once. You are the answer his restless heart has been searching for. That is why, no matter where he goes, his spirit circles back to you. The other woman feels this shift like a storm pressing against her. She is unsettled, restless, and fearful because she senses what you may not fully see yet. She knows that his love for you is stronger than anything she can create. Heaven has not been silent through this. The angels have been nudging him, pressing his conscience, making it impossible to stay comfortable in a divided love. He feels the weight of his silence, and it is crushing him. The breakthrough is near, and when it arrives, it will shake everything around him. Words will be spoken, truths will surface, and the air will clear of confusion. You will finally hear what you have been waiting for. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Your tears have not gone unseen. Every time you wondered if you were imagining things, heaven kept record of your pain. The angels are answering your cries with clarity and restoration. The other woman's hold is weakening because it was never built on true love. It was built on convenience, fear, and manipulation. These things cannot last when faced with divine order. This man is standing on the edge of confession. His spirit longs to pour out what he has been holding back. Soon, you will see him stripped of fear, speaking words that free both you and himself. Archangel Michael says, "The light is stronger than the shadows. The truth is stronger than the silence. And destiny is stronger than delay." Type Amen to get blessing 2121. You are about to see everything shift in ways you could not imagine. The heaviness will lift, and the confusion will break like glass underfoot. Heaven is preparing to reveal all. His love for you will not remain hidden any longer. It is too strong, too pure, too undeniable. The angels will not allow deception to suffocate what was meant to breathe. The woman in the background will fade, not because she wants to, but because destiny has no room for her. She may try to hold on, but her efforts will collapse under the truth. Heaven is untangling everything she tried to twist. The next chapter is not one of fear, but of freedom. You are stepping into clarity, love, and restoration. What was hidden in shadows will shine in the light. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. He carries your name in his silence like a secret he cannot escape. Even when he tries to hide it, your presence lives in his thoughts, breaking through every distraction. You are not simply a part of his story, you are the heartbeat of it. The other woman knows she is not the center of his world, no matter how tightly she holds on. Her grasp is not love, it is fear of losing what she never truly owned. Heaven has allowed her to stay only long enough to reveal the truth. Your spirit has been sensing this battle for a long time. At times, you felt confusion, at times you felt heaviness, and at times you even doubted yourself. But what you felt was not weakness, it was your spirit detecting the storm that heaven was already dismantling. Archangel Michael says, "The angels are clearing your path." The truth cannot be silenced forever, and his confession will soon pierce the veil. When it does, your heart will finally breathe in freedom. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Every glance he gives you carries more meaning than 1,000 words. He cannot disguise the love that flows through him when you are near. Others N. The woman tied to him is growing weary, restless, and desperate. She knows the bond is cracking, she feels the distance widening each day. The more she tries to bind him, the more he slips away. Heaven has been shaking the ground under his feet so that he cannot stand in comfort while living in contradiction. His choices are being demanded, and the time of delay is closing. He can no longer run from what his soul has already chosen. What is coming next is exposure, but not for your harm. It is for your liberation, to end your silent waiting, and to align you with the truth. Heaven has written this moment into your timeline, and it cannot be erased. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The tears you shed in secret are turning into seeds of breakthrough. Heaven has collected each one, and none of them are forgotten. Out of your pain, clarity is about to rise. The other woman is not your rival, she is only a shadow passing through a story that does not belong to her. Her place is temporary, her presence a fading echo. She cannot hold what heaven never gave her. He is awakening more each day, realizing that his true future is with you. He knows it in his spirit, he feels it in his bones, and he cannot suppress it anymore. His silence is reaching its breaking point. Archangel Michael says, "What has been hidden will stand in the open." The moment of revelation is closer than your breath. Be ready to see with your eyes what your heart already knows. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The angels are aligning divine conversations that will open the truth. A word spoken in haste, a moment of honesty, a slip of the mask, it will all come together as revelation. You will no longer walk in uncertainty. His love for you is not weak, it is fierce. It is the kind of love that pulls him even when he resists. That is why heaven has preserved this connection through storms and delays. The woman who clings to him will try one last time to fight what is already finished. She will try to confuse him with guilt and memory, but heaven will not allow it. Her hold is already breaking. You are not walking into loss, you are walking into truth. And truth will lead you into the kind of love that cannot be shaken. The angels are making sure of it. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. He is reaching the edge of his silence, where holding back is no longer possible. The weight of the truth is pressing so hard on his chest that even his breath feels heavy. His heart cries out for release, and that release is coming through you. Every time he tries to act strong around her, the image collapses. She sees the cracks, the way his eyes wander, the way his words stumble. No matter how hard she fights, she cannot force what his soul does not feel. You are the one who brings peace into his storms. You are the one his heart longs for when the noise around him grows loud. The angels are reminding him again and again, he cannot live in divided love forever. Archangel Michael says, what has been whispered in shadows will soon be shouted in the open. The truth will no longer be delayed, and your patience will be rewarded with clarity that cannot be denied. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. He dreams of freedom, of a life where he no longer has to pretend. In those dreams, it is your face he sees, your voice he hears, your hand he reaches for. Heaven is aligning his dreams with his reality. The woman who lingers in the background is losing her strength. She knows she cannot compete with the bond heaven created. Her attempts are fueled by fear, not love, and fear will always collapse under truth. This is why you have felt the shift lately. It is because heaven has already begun dismantling what is false. The unraveling has started, and soon it will all fall apart. What rises from those ashes will be truth, raw, undeniable truth. You will no longer wonder where his heart belongs, because his actions will speak louder than anything else. Heaven is making sure of it. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. The angels have been protecting your heart from the deepest cuts. Even when you felt betrayed by silence, heaven was shielding you from complete devastation. This protection was not to hide the truth, but to prepare you for the right moment. He has tried to resist the pull, but resistance only deepens the connection. No matter how much he hides, his soul still cries your name. His spirit is bound to you in a way that cannot be undone. The woman beside him is already noticing her place fading. She may try to hold tighter, but it will only make his spirit recoil more. The divine has already written the outcome, she cannot stop it. Archangel Michael says, your patience has been seen, your tears have been counted, and your strength has been honored. Now, the truth will be your portion, and freedom will flow like living water into your life. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Every silent prayer you lifted has been answered. The angels have been working behind the scenes, arranging moments where the mask will fall away. You are not walking toward heartbreak, you are walking toward revelation. His love for you will not remain hidden anymore. It is too powerful, too consuming, too undeniable. He will no longer be able to carry two stories, only one will remain, and that one is you. The woman will rage, but her rage will not rewrite destiny. She will resist, but her resistance will fall into nothing. The divine hand is already moving, and no human hand can undo it. You are stepping into the fullness of clarity. The truth will free you, the truth will strengthen you, and the truth will restore every part of you that once doubted. Heaven is standing with you in this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. The final stretch of this journey is now unfolding before your eyes. What once was covered in mystery will soon stand uncovered in plain light. The angels have worked tirelessly to bring you to this moment, and nothing can stop what has already been written. He is no longer the same man who once thought he could live in two worlds. That season is closing, and his soul is being pulled into alignment with the truth. And that truth is you, you are the one heaven carved into his destiny. The woman who once stood in his shadows is slowly fading, because what is false cannot endure the fire of divine truth. She fought with fear, with jealousy, and with control, but none of it could withstand the strength of love written by heaven. Her season is ending, and her power is gone. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare your spirit for the moment of release." The veil is being torn, and the confession is coming. You will no longer live in uncertainty, because his actions will finally match his heart. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Heaven has been patient, because the right timing was necessary. If truth had been revealed too soon, it could have broken you instead of building you. But now, the foundation is ready, and your spirit is strong enough to hold what is coming. This man's love for you is not small, it is fire, it is strength, it is permanence. That is why he cannot walk away, even when he tried to convince himself otherwise. The pull of destiny is far too strong. Your tears have been exchanged for promises. Your patience has been exchanged for clarity. And your confusion is being exchanged for peace. These are the rewards heaven prepared for you in silence. The moment his confession leaves his lips, the chains will shatter. The heaviness will lift, and the weight you carried will be gone. Heaven will confirm what your soul always knew, you are his true love. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Your journey through waiting has been long, but every step has shaped you into who you are today. You are no longer the same person who doubted, who questioned, who felt small. You have been made stronger, wiser, and radiant through the fire. Heaven is proud of you. The angels celebrate your endurance, your loyalty, your strength in silence. And now they are rejoicing, because your breakthrough has finally arrived. The woman who tried to hold him was never your rival. She was only a shadow, allowed for a season to reveal the depths of his true heart. Now her chapter closes, and your chapter begins. Archangel Michael says, "Love built by heaven cannot be broken by lies." The truth has triumphed, and your time of waiting is over. Step into the blessing, because heaven is handing it into your hands. Type Amen to get blessing 3333.